It's the award-winning InWheelTime car talk show. Just ahead, look who it is. Randy Borcharding at PaintHouse with what's working out there. Later, Jeff has the racing calendar. Mars has This Week in Auto History. And I'll have the stories making automotive news headlines. Howdy, along with Mike, Out of This World Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin, Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Thank you very much for joining us on this Saturday morning for our live show. If you're listening on a podcast, we thank you for that as well. And it's a good time to actually bring to your attention that we do have a live show Saturdays 10 to noon, and out of those 2 hours we make our podcast. So there you've got the inside skinny. Don't mess it up.
Skinny.
All right, is Randy with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's bring him up and let's talk to him. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Randy Borcharding, Mr. PaintHouse himself. Randy, good morning. My God, are we in the office?
Wow.
What is this, a new showroom?
There is a little showroom here, yeah.
Wow.
How are
Has
you
it
guys
always
doing?
been there? We're doing
No.
fine. Has it always been there?
No. This is a new place.
Ooh. Wait a minute.
What?
Is this is an addition to the shop?
This is the shop, the new version of the shop. We're out in Utah now.
Are you serious?
What?
I am serious. I can prove it. There's mountains outside the front door.
So you guys have moved?
We're in the process. An opportunity presented itself, and I have long wanted to live in or near mountainous terrain. So I'm 60 years old and decided if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it.
Oh
Wow,
my
good for
God.
you.
Well,
Good for you.
congratulations. We had no
Yeah.
clue. You didn't
Yeah,
call and
thank you.
tell us that you were moving or anything.
Well, no, I don't have a pickup truck, so I wouldn't have helped him
Well,
move.
After this, I got to call and tell Jen.
She's listening. She found out.
Now, we know that's
Yeah.
not the case because she's the boss around there, thank goodness, and is a guiding hand in your messing around with cars over there.
Yeah. She was going to say hi, but she decided to run an errand, and she's doing some fun stuff too. So we're having a good time out here.
Good
Well, that's
deal.
good. I'm glad to
Wow.
hear it. Well, congratulations, man.
Yeah, that's
Well,
awesome.
thank you.
know,
It's-
will you ever come back to Houston again?
oh yeah, we're still back and forth. I still have work that's still in Texas that will come out here ultimately. A couple of them won't. A couple of them will. We're just in that in between phase. You know, this shop is called Altered Customs, and I've partnered with Alex, the owner. We're just sort of mashing the two shops together to see what we can make happen.
Wow.
Well,
That's pretty
knowing
cool.
you, I think that
It'll
that
happen.
won't be a problem. We know that it'll happen. And are you out there close to
Kindig.
Kindig?
Same city. We're in what's called South Jordan. It's a suburb of Salt Lake.
Okay. Where is he?
Over in, I guess it's Salt Lake proper,
Gotcha.
closer to the big mountains as we call them. We're in a valley between two mountain ranges, and the eastern side is where he's at. We're on the western side.
So do you have anything that you've contributed to your partner's shop that you brought from Houston? Did you bring the pink Roadrunner?
Pink Roadrunner is here. It is in the trailer. Yesterday we did a photo shoot at a local kind of a media studio type warehouse, if you will.
Yeah.
And so it's in the trailer, but here's the Cougar. We drove. It's up here getting finished.
Oh my God.
I
We
know.
haven't seen the Cougar painted.
Yeah. It's there. She
That
is.
looks-
You know,
that
I don't know
looks
if
really
can I
good.
flip this camera around from Restream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should be able to. Yeah, your camera should still work. It'd be the same way as at the studio in Houston.
Well, I'm apparently
it a whirl.
currently technically challenged, so I'm not going to mess it up.
It's
So-
the lack of oxygen at that higher
Yeah,
altitude.
That's
indeed.
what it
So
is.
there she is.
Either that or
She
some
can-
really good weed up there in the mountains.
Not here. Some of the other states have it, but Utah does not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So anyway, there she is.
man,
Nice.
that looks great.
Yeah.
We've shown it, and now we're just working out all the little bugs, trying to get it ready to drive. He's going to drive it,
Is he not a daily driver?
not daily, but to
Been
go
a
to get,
driver.
Yeah.
cars and coffees. The type of shows you guys hang out at, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm
nice.
excited. So, are you still doing work out of the Houston shop?
Not at the moment. No. The
No.
ultimately we'll probably either rent or sell the property. So if anybody's looking for a turnkey house shop, holler at me. I may have something for you.
We know people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw a
yeah.
57 Chevy back there. Is that yours or is that his?
No, none of them are mine. You know that. Um, a 62 or a 61 vet here. We're finishing up LS motor aftermarket chassis. The 57, just a really nice driver. Factory chassis with some bolt-on stuff, small block Chevy. Just a cruiser, right?
I love that, though. It looks so clean and cool.
It's just you can't go wrong with a red 57 Bel Air, not at
Yeah.
all.
Right.
And the El Camino you see tucking in under there is one we
Mm-hmm.
brought up from Houston that we've had ongoing for a while. And it's kind of hard to give you a shop tour with the camera backwards, but
Well,
this is
that's
sort of
okay.
the environment we have here. We got some interesting projects sort of stacked up there waiting to be dealt with. An old Barracuda, Cadillac, Mercedes. I believe that's another Cadillac. So yeah, some neat stuff
Randy,
going on
Randy,
here.
so
didn't you have a helper or two in the Houston shop?
We did, but over time, when this became I guess, a reality, they were all offered the opportunity to follow me out here, and they all chose to stay in Houston, which is certainly their prerogative. We
You didn't
found
family
ask
and
me.
help them
I'd come
things.
out
find
there with you.
right. It's beautiful,
Yeah.
although more expensive. And Salt Lake is a much bigger city than I really gave it credit for.
Wow.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I remember
So
that they used
it's
to have
fun.
they had the Olympics there back
Mm-hmm.
in the 80s.
Right.
So,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But
And
the
I think
shop itself, Randy, it looks like you've got a little more room as far as
we
some
have
things
quite a
go.
quite a bit more room. I don't know if you can kind of see behind me as I'm walking here, but
Yeah.
Yep.
it's a warehouse type environment. Alex, my partner, owns several other businesses here. His real success has been in the masonry concrete industry, so we are kind of attached to his complex here.
I see.
Ah.
Very. How
So we
many how
got
many square feet in the shop there? Do you know?
I I I think it's about 15,000 roughly.
Oh my
It's
God.
it's quite a
Yeah.
bit more than I had in Houston, that's for sure. I
Mm.
can't
Yeah.
tell if I'm staying in the camera for
You
you or
are.
No,
not.
You're
you're
doing
fine.
fine.
You're perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
But
that's fine.
yeah, it's a nice big space. We do everything here, much like Texas, everything but upholstery. So we do the fab work, the paint, the body, the mechanical, the electrical,
I bet you they
and
got some upholstery guys around there somewhere.
Mm.
there's one we're using out in he's kind of we say around the mountain. He's very good, and Seems Impossible is their name, kind of catchy,
Yeah.
and he's done several for these guys. And I've got two shops in Texas. It's funny. I've for years been longing for upholstery shops in Texas because we went everywhere else. And now that we have found some good shops in Texas, Sculpt Garage and MTI, I've left. So there you go. That's
There you go. It's
Now
all in the timing.
I have to
yeah,
ask you now. The
exactly.
racks that I'm seeing some of the cars on up there. Did you bring
Yeah.
those from Houston or were they there?
No, no. I brought very little equipment. This was an operational, up and running facility, and I just kind of stepped in here and brought a few things, but not much. They were doing good work before I ever got here.
So are there people that you've kind of inherited from the old shop that was there?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a whole crew, great guys. We've got I think myself and six others at the moment. So
Wow.
can always use more. If anybody's in the Salt Lake area and looking, holler at us.
Or in the Houston area and want to go to Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If you want out of the humidity, I can help you.
Yeah. So obviously Jen is involved in this somehow. You going to spill the beans on that or no?
Well, she's like Jen. She's involved in everything. um, she's it's hard to explain. She's part of an ongoing kind of a road tour, like you were talking about this morning, but in another location, and I'm not sure I'm allowed to talk about it yet. So
She's a roadie.
she's helped, yeah, kinda. She's my roadie.
Yeah.
She's helping with that. Around here, they also have a complete full service print shop. So if you need T-shirts, hats, marketing things, that's another one of the businesses here. She's helping with them. So she's a little bit of everything to everybody.
little bit of this, little
Yep,
bit of
yep.
that. Yeah,
There you
Yep.
go.
a great recipe for a great
Yep.
outcome. Well, this is really exciting news. So you've been holding back on us. You didn't. Did you
We
tell
have.
Mars this?
We could have done a remote.
Yeah, well, it's been ongoing and until it became sort of official, which was not long ago. I didn't want to really stir the pot and jinx it in any way. So
You
now
have to
that
wait
it
till
is
it's official.
now that it's official, here we are.
Well, it's fantastic. Looks like you got a really state of the art paint booth in there too.
We've actually got two. If you look at the setup here, if I can do this correctly, right there is the bodywork booth, and over there is the paint booth. So we have a booth for kind of the dirty work, and then a booth for the clean work.
Gotcha.
Ah,
So you can do all the ugly, the sanding, and the detail work before it goes
Yeah.
into the paint booth
Separate
without
environment. Yeah.
without dusting up everything in the shop.
You got it, yes, sir.
Yeah. Well,
So
wow.
here's one I can't wait to get my hands on. We got a '66 XKE
oof.
Oh, good
convertible,
Lord.
and
Yeah.
oh my God, I've loved those cars all my life. So I'm finally going to get to make one pretty.
Got a
Yeah. Is it going to
C10
have
that's
the?
dropped there. There's another Corvette body. You got lots of stuff to play with.
Well, let's go
There's
back
a
to the XKE because
okay.
is does it have the original engine in it? I mean,
Yes, yes,
it
it's all the
does.
original hardware, and it's going to stay that way. You know, we're not gonna pro tour it or resto mod it. It's gonna stay a Jaguar and pure to its roots. Just I've got an interesting, what I think is an interesting idea for color on it, and we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So, what kind of motor does the Jaguar have in it? Is it a
It has
V12?
the six
The
The
inline six.
six, the
inline
inline
six.
six,
Yeah, yeah.
and
One of the prettiest engines ever made.
and is it an automatic,
Nope, manual.
a manual four speed?
Yes, yes.
I guessed something
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry, I'm not up on my Jaguars.
Well,
That's okay.
I suggest an LS and tub it out.
No,
Yeah.
no, he's not going to do that. He's not
And
going to
paint
do
it black.
that.
You know, if it wasn't such a good car, it's very pure, it's very original. Okay, I'd go for that, but it's too good to change. We're just gonna upgrade the paint, freshen up the interior, and it's a Houston customer, and we'll send it home after that.
You can drive it home.
Yeah.
That would be a fun road trip.
That way, it would.
An XKE through the mountains. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
Now, are you currently working on something other than getting the shop set up and all that, or have you already got all that done?
The shop's up and running. I'm here just trying to fit in as best I can. We have a wonderful painter already. Scotty is his name. His real name's also Randy, but he goes by Scotty. Um, so I'm not going to step on his toes. I don't need to. I still enjoy other parts of the process. If I need to paint, I will. We still sell our custom colors, so things like that are still as they were.
And so, if we wanted to get a hold of you because we've got some sort of special project and we want some special paint, then we just go to painthouse.com.
Yes, yes. Or you can email me or text me. It usually starts with a phone call or a text, and we just take it from there.
Got it.
So the
So it
paint house is
sounds
still going to be the active name, or are you changing the name also at a later date?
The plan is to label this Paint House. I thought about Paint House West or Paint House something else, but we decided just to keep it simple, and at some point it will be branded Paint House. Yes.
Oh, very good.
That is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
sounds like you're
excited?
gonna have
I'm excited.
You know, it's hard to tell with Randy
know.
Borcharding about excitement.
Well, it's all those paint fumes, you know.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's funny because I know inside you're really pumped.
Yeah.
Oh, I love being out here. The city's wonderful. The lack of traffic is nice. The lack of humidity is outstanding, and everybody's nice. You know what you don't hear here? Nobody honks their horns. They let you
No,
in traffic. If you're hauling a trailer, they let you get in and out of lanes. They're very polite people here.
how
well,
big
It's
of a
thin
town
air.
is it in the area that you're in? You said you're
South
outside of
Jordan's
Los.
there's tons of little dozens, if not hundreds, of little burgs all around Salt Lake. Salt Lake itself is not that big, but the whole area, kind of like Houston, right? It's all spread out, and there's 30 or 50 little cities around Houston, but Houston proper, it's big, but it's not the whole area by any means.
Right. Right. So
There's a
you're in a big city, but you don't feel like you're in a big city.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to put it. Right.
How's Jen handling all this?
She's believe it or not, she was more excited about it than I was
She's
initially.
thriving, is what she's doing.
She's We miss our people in Houston for sure, our friends, kids, grandkids, obviously, but it's fun to have a new, I don't know, direction.
Yeah,
You know,
of
we've
course.
been in that place for 30 years, dang near, I think, 25, and it was just time for a change.
No, we didn't hear about the house. Is there a house attached to this property, or do you get to actually go home and back and forth?
At the moment, we are living in an apartment upstairs, which is nice because, again, much like in Houston, I live at work. I don't know if you'll be
Yeah,
able to see it, but up there,
yeah,
those
yeah.
windows, that's
Sure.
sort of a loft apartment they have built into this warehouse, and we're just able to live up there. It's nice, convenient.
Yeah, no kidding.
there's a television show out of Utah about aliens and space and kind of
Yeah,
things out there. I don't know if you've heard of that, but I catch it on TV every now and then.
I have not, but
Okay, there's
rumor
something
has
out
it
there.
there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on around
Yeah,
here.
yeah. There's an actual TV show about it. Interesting.
Interesting.
We'll come over there and we'll give you a tour of that aspect of your new life.
Yeah,
Oh my God! Well, I'm so excited
Yeah.
for you. We all are, and
Thank you.
what a great turn of events. And anytime you got something new you want to talk about it, give us a call. We'll get you on.
Indeed, guys. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
You
Tell
bet.
Jen we said hi. Best of luck to you, and we'll be in touch.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
You
Thanks.
too. You
Thank
do
you,
the
Randy.
same.
Good luck.
See you. Bye.
Okay, just ahead, Jeff has the racing calendar. Mars has This Week in Auto History, and I'll bring you this week's auto news headlines. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show is back after this. The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Loopy Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Loopy Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Loopy Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Loopy Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Loopy experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Loopy beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Loopy Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Loopy Tortilla. Eats pretty good. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show thanks you for 15 wonderful years. Yep, our first show aired May 7th, 2011 on a local radio station. Then it was a move to the digital world and social media, and you followed. Thank you. We continue to build and grow our fan base, and it's all because of you and your auto enthusiast friends. We appreciate your support. It's always great to see you at our remote broadcast, too, and we hope you'll continue to stop by and say hello. It's been a great ride, and we hope to bring you more fun and adventure right here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Join us again next week when we're back at the same time for our live show. That would be 10 to noon Central Time. Listen and watch on InWheelTime.com, Facebook, and YouTube. If you miss that, you'll be able to connect through a podcast from your favorite podcast channel anytime. All right, time now for the racing calendar, sponsored by Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge.
And thank you for that. We've got NHRA going on right now. It's the Four Wide Nationals, and they are in Concord, North Carolina. I watched a little bit of a rebroadcast of it yesterday, and not a big fan of it. And I don't think a lot of people are, but it is what it is. So go ahead and enjoy
Which one
it.
is that?
It's the Four Wide.
Oh, yeah, no.
NHRA Four Wide.
Yeah, no.
Z-Max Dragway.
Yeah.
You got Formula One is still kind of off. May 24th, just as toward the end of next month is when they're going to be back racing again. They've been off because of the conflict in the Mideast. You've got the Long Beach ran last week, so May 9th for the Indianapolis Road Course coming up. They're going to be testing and running and doing all kinds of stuff. The prelim to the Indy 500 coming up on the end of the month.
Wait a minute, they run a road course?
Yeah, they run a road course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Indy. And then you've got the NASCAR boys, the folks there. They're in Talladega, so it's Dega, baby.
I've been to Talladega.
Yep, you've
that
got
is a massive racetrack.
Yep, 3 p.m. Central on the CW network for the O'Reilly, and then the big Cup guys are tomorrow, 3 o'clock on Fox. And then our boys, not going to be running until May 15th and 16th, but that's the lawnmower racing event. So get caught up on that. The Mid-America Motor Racing Series, the Sling and Dirt Nationals, or the WRD Motor Raceway. So there you go. Check those out for racing. And your local guys, your local tracks and stuff. So get out there and enjoy those.
Yeah, and our announcer friend, he is at some big track. Was it Kansas? Apparently he's made the big time.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. Whether he's doing play-by-play of the public address system or
he's up in
whatever.
Fort Worth.
Fort
Yeah,
Worth.
he's
He's
there
in
with
Fort Worth.
O'Reilly. O'Reilly's doing a big deal up there for the week because of the races and stuff. So he's up there with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said,
Well, good.
he's hit the big time.
Good stuff.
All right. Time now for This Week in Auto History, Mr. Mars.
You got this, Jeff?
I'm going to find it here. Auto history.
We got it. Go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead. All right, we're going to start the week on April the 20th in 1902. Now, if you remember, cars were still using hand cranks then, and they were kind of causing problems. They were considered dangerous. Obviously, they were physically demanding, so they needed something else. And so Charles Kittering was actually working on developing an electric starter for the cars because Brian Carter of Carter Car Company actually died because of injuries he got while using a hand crank. So that kind of pushed things on through. And he actually ended up creating Delco. And Cadillac was one of the first companies to utilize his electric starter that he was developing because Cadillac engineers could not figure out how to make it work. They tried, they couldn't. So Leland came over to Mr. Kettering and got him to modify it and make their system work. Now we're going to go to April the 22nd, 1970. Now this was
Mr. Mars, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
we're-
we can't find all of your video.
Exactly.
So you're going to have to find it for us.
Well,
we thought that we had it,
thought
but
we
we
had
don't have it.
I'm going to tell you right now, it is no longer with us.
All
Okay.
right.
Well,
Good. That's why we couldn't find it. Continue
Yeah.
on, sir. Continue on.
So the Earth Day, 1970. Now this is the first Earth Day. Now this is really a turning point for the auto industry because supposedly public concern over pollution pushed the lawmakers towards stricter emission standards. Now this is what came up with the EPA, the Clean Air Act. You got catalytic converters, cleaner engines. Again, it was the lawmakers enacting this on behalf of the American public, much like they did for the EV cars, killed off the muscle car and changed things forever inside the automotive world. April the 24th, 1962 was the first mass-produced turbocharged car in the U.S. Strangely, this was Oldsmobile did this with their Jetfire. And it's based on the F85 model, and it came out with a turbocharged V8. Now, this was a 215 V8. Now, this is an aluminum V8 engine, and it was a pretty good engine. I had one that was naturally aspirated, ran fine until it got hot. Then aluminum didn't like all that. But it worked really well, enough to kind of lead to some of this technology that we use currently in the industry. And then April the 25th, 1927 was when Volvo was officially founded in Sweden. Now, the idea was to emphasize safety and durability that would work on the roads that were in Sweden at the time. They were pretty rough, apparently. The first car, the OV4, came off the assembly line, and 280 cars were built that first year. Now, Volvo would go ahead and become very innovative with safety features, like the 3-point seat belt. Now, this is something they famously made available to all manufacturers for no charge, just here. We developed this. Now everybody can use it for the safety. Then in April the 19th, 1954, Mercedes rolls out the 300 SL Gullwing. Now this is a very iconic vehicle for Mercedes-Benz. It was based on some of the race cars at the time. And what really makes it stand out is the distinctive gullwing doors. Got a lot of advanced engineering in it, featuring fuel injection, which was very rare at the time. Made it had a remarkable performance. It would do 162 miles per hour back in 1954.
Wow.
Now this is it became a very big symbol of their post-war innovation and luxury, and to the point that instead of introducing the car in Frankfurt or Geneva like they normally do, because it's Mercedes-Benz, they actually rolled the car out at the New York International Car Show instead, because they were trying to make that worldwide application real quick. Moving on to April the 29th, 1930, the first modern car radio was demonstrated. Now, there was a lot of different things going on. A lot of people were developing things that were working, but to become commercially viable, it was Motorola, which at the time was Galvin Manufacturing, that actually came out with one. It was definitely considered a luxury feature, mainly because it was about the third of the price of a new car at the time. It was $130, and you could buy a new car for $400, $500, $600. So it transformed driving because they got it to the point to where they were basically making mobile entertainment hubs that we use today. You know, everybody you don't have a car without having some sort of audio system in it. And Motorola itself blends motor and Victrola, and that became the marriage of the automobiles. And I really found it interesting that I found the reference to Blaupunkt Audio. 1952, they were putting stuff into cars. So they've
Blue
been
chip.
around a lot longer than I thought.
You know, I actually bought a Blaupunkt radio for one of my cars in years past. And it was pretty good.
Yeah, nice stuff. Anyway, that's some of the things we found in automotive history this week that we thought were rather interesting.
Cool.
A Florida Bugatti dealership filed for lawsuit alleging Bugatti of the Americas wrongfully canceled its right to perform warranty work in retaliation for requesting higher labor reimbursement rates. Lawsuit also claims breach of dealer agreement, discriminatory vehicle allocation, and illegal direct-to-customer sales. Bugatti Miami said it was retaliated against for requesting an increase in its labor warranty rate. Well, wait till you hear this.
Yep.
According to the complaint, Bugatti Miami asked in September 24 for an increase in its warranty parts reimbursement rate from 100.49% to 160%. That request was approved. Then in June of 2025, the store asked for a hike in its labor reimbursement rate to $1,350 per hour. Negotiation led to an agreement to raise its hourly rate to $1,100 from July through December in 2025, then up again to $1,350 as of January 1st. But in February, Bugatti said it would no longer authorize the store to do warranty work because of its excessive labor and parts markup.
You think?
But wait a minute. How much do the cars go for? Like $4 million?
There's at the high end.
Yeah. So
you could get a stripper for about 1.4 million.
A stripper car.
Yeah.
I had that.
Base model.
Stellantis is launching a line of accessories designed for those on four legs rather than four wheels. Mopar, the automaker's parts and service division, calls its newest items available for purchase online and through dealerships Mopar. So look for that online.
Go from 160 to 1,300 and then negotiate down to 1,100. I want that deal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Stellantis, by the way, cited data saying 78% of U.S. pet owners travel with their pets, and that annual spending on pet items now tops $150 billion, and we want a piece of that.
I'm telling you.
Mopar.
All
right. Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email. The address here is info@InWheelTime.com. We're back right after this quick break. Stay with us.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See this state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. a hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill Sites will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963.
That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.